Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Duel Links. And today we are going to be continuing our road to KOG with Ritual Beast still. We're going to be using the same version of the deck, but we have a slightly different talking point today, and that is the ban list came out last night, and it's unfortunate for some decks, and maybe fortunate for some others that weren't exactly up there. So the first thing is Ritual Beasts are unfortunately getting hit, and they're putting Elder to 2. I don't know how I feel about that one. Now obviously the reason behind it, and we got a really good hand here, but the reason behind it is Elder at 3 makes OTKing very consistent with Ritual Beasts, and they don't like that. They don't like the fact that it's so easy to kill someone in one turn. Because like when you don't really know how to play the deck, it's really hard to make stuff happen. But once you know how to play Ritual Beasts, it becomes fairly easy to consistently get the cards that you need. What do we want? We want this guy. Get everything that you need from a pretty simple opening hand that has a fairly high consistency. And then you just kind of win the game. Where are we going from here? I guess we should probably get access to Petalfin. So we'll go throw Petalfin out there. And then we will special summon. And we don't actually have to use our second effect here. How would we like to do this? I guess Petalfin has to go for now. But that'll be fine because we can easily get access to Petalfin again. And then this will let us search Ambush. I think Ambush is a good call. And then I kind of just want to set everything. So yeah, Elder getting hit to 2 means that first of all, you're going to draw him a lot less. Second of all, you can't play Treacherous Trap Hole in the deck anymore, which was pretty good at kind of stealing the game from people. Do we want to do anything? We could ambush. I feel like ambush might be cool. You get to summon in 1 Tamer and 1 Beast. So let's go ahead, summon Petalfin and Elder. So we're trying to get Petalfin here because the problem that we have is he's got a lot of cards. So let's start by using Night Beam. And we'll get rid of the middle card. It was Drowning Mirror Force. Next, we will activate Petalfin's effect. Get rid of Winda. And we'll get rid of that card over there. Now, let's go ahead. Special summon into... This one can just be Ulti Apelio, that'd be fine. And then if we search, and we'll go ahead do, well, we want Winda to stay, and we'll go ahead grab Petalfin, summon Winda. And this will let us search for another Ritual Beast card, so we'll probably just search for Rampengu because it's the only one we haven't used. And that'll allow us to Petalfin again on his last card. And then we'll special summon into another Ulti Apelio. So if it wasn't enough that we have 2 ulti Apelios on the field, he also has no cards. Okay, he surrendered. I don't know why he surrendered. Like, we were obviously gonna just attack him to death. But yeah, that was a pretty good play, I feel like. Obviously, that was turn 3. So, still very... And we didn't use Treacherous Trap Hole, even though we had it. So, still very viable in future Ritual Beasts. But the other thing that got nerfed about Ritual Beasts is My Monster cards. They're nerfing Spell Specialist, Trap Layer, and My Monster cards. All of them are going to become less consistent, whatever that means. They said they're not changing the text of the skills at all. So this might not be usable anymore. The thing where it guarantees us 3 level 4 or lower monsters might not be true anymore. We'll just have to see how the math actually works out afterwards. I don't know why they don't like this. Because they kind of like, they secretly made this change so the abilities worked like this. And now they're removing it, even though most people think it's a good change. Like, I don't necessarily think this is bad. I think it adds a lot of cool decks that didn't have viability before. But it does add a lot of people playing 30 card decks and stuff. So, now that we've talked about Ritual Beasts, well, we talked about the bans that they made to Ritual Beasts. Now we got to talk about what changes are going to happen to the deck. So since you can only have 2 Elder, and you can't reliably make sure you have a turn 2 kill combo anymore, you're going to play slower cards. So that means you're going to probably play more Ambush, which we are currently using 1 of in this deck. And that last duel, it was fairly useful. But people haven't played that card in a while. This is what we do. So the deck is going to be a lot slower after that happens. You're going to, like, turn 1, maybe set up a window more consistently, maybe just go into a Canahawk. But you're not going to make huge OTK plays unless you happen to have Elder and Canahawk. Hold on, I still, it requires too much thought for me to make these plays. What do we still need banished? We need to banish Petalfin or Winda. We need to banish Winda first. And then we special summon now we can go ahead, drop both of these 2. We obviously can't activate our other effect, and that will let us add Petalfin to our hand. And now we can we still kill here or not? So we're gonna go like this. We activate return, we banish Petalfin, summon Apelio. Oh no! Wait, we're still good. That was the right play. I don't know why I said oh no. We want to... we're not good. Are we good? I think we're still good. This stuff, sometimes I just get so confused in the middle of these combos. So now we go Petalfin, go ahead banish Elder, get rid of that card. And then we will go ahead summon Ulti Apelio. And we might as well set both of these. Oh, okay, he scooped it up. Alright, we made the play correctly, even though I got very confused. But yeah, so with Ritual Beast being slower, we're gonna do a lot less of that. A lot less of people just surrendering because we beat them and they have nothing that they can do. So, with that, I've been thinking about what deck I actually want to play. Now, I like Ritual Beast and I think it's cool, but I've also been trying to build some other decks. And so, the ban list, obviously, Grass That's Greener is getting knocked down to 1. Now, all of these effects you got to keep in mind won't take place until like March 24th. So we still got like 3.5 weeks before we have to worry about any of this stuff. This is a problem. What do we do here? We banish Winda? We go here, banish Winda. Then we activate Return to banish Apelio, summon Winda. Then we special summon Canahawk. And then we activate his effect. What are we sending? Both of you to the graveyard? Yeah, I think that's fine. So this is more along the lines of a play that we're going to make. I am actually going to search Ambush. Now, he knows that I have an ambush, but there's not a whole lot that he can do about it because we're going first. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. Grass That's Greener got knocked to 1, which, good, honestly, should have just been the case. Are you... Unfortunately, he can kill my ulti Canahawk here. It's a bad day, but there's nothing I can do about it. So that's just how it is. But in the end phase, we can activate Ambush. Do we want to summon? Yeah, probably Canahawk. And Winda. Ooh, there's an Elder. That makes things interesting. So now we can banish Petalfin. And then we will special summon. We'll go back into Ulti Canahawk. And so we got to get creative here. So we'll obviously chain here. We want to summon Petalfin and summon Winda. And then we'll go ahead and add Return. Is this where we want Return? I think so. And now we're going to Petalfin, rid of the Elder, and we don't want him to use that face down. What did he do? Come equal until the end of this turn. Can we still deal with that? I don't think we can deal with that, no. That's unfortunate. So we got nothing that can get over that. So I guess we might as well just go here. Go like this. End our turn. His monster got too big. I guess we should have targeted the monster. I wasn't thinking about... I forgot what all that stupid final battle card can do. So we're going to focus on this duel and then we'll continue talking about what we were talking about. because we are running out of time. Now, he can't destroy Ulti Petalfin with his effects. What do you do? So they're each 2,600. Can we even get over any of them? Not really. I wonder if we could still win this. Ah, I should have activated Ulti Petalfin. If I had activated Ulti Petalfin, we'd be in a good spot. What is he doing? Face up attack? Okay, I mean, that's fine. If he tries to destroy our card, we'll just use it. So I'm just gonna activate this. And we'll go ahead, banish Rampangu, summon a Pelio. Yeah, we got a problem now. I needed regular Petalfin. Let's go ahead, banish Cannahawk. I needed regular Petalfin twice. Let's go ahead and activate this. Give me Petalfin. And sure, give me Wind Up. Now we'll activate Petalfin, banish a Wind Up, and we'll send this face down back to his hand. So what else are we gonna do? We're gonna go Ulti Cannahawk. I don't actually remember what you even do. So he gets to summon this thing? Or no, he gets to summon that thing. Ah. Well, we are out of time now, unfortunately. How much defense did he have? Too much defense is the answer. So we'll go ahead and summon this again. And we'll end our turn, I guess. This guy's gonna be really annoying. I don't think we can actually beat him because I ran myself out of time. And I misplayed when I went for the final battle instead of his monster card. If we had just gone for the monster card, we win that turn. What do you do? Flip, you can target, banish it. So I guess we will activate this. Yeah, I don't think we can win. Unfortunately, I misplayed. We need to banish something with ulti or with regular Pelio here. Oh, I timed out. Dang it. I think we definitely would have survived that turn if we finished that banish. That was unfortunate. Alright, so where were we? So grass is at 1, which it should be because grass is just going to like be a future problem anyways. So it's good that they dealt with it now. So 30 card Shiranui isn't going to be totally broken anymore. one of the Shiranui tuners is now at 2, which doesn't change the deck a whole lot, except they can't run like Treacherous Trap Hole anymore. But it doesn't hurt them too much because they didn't run more than 2 of the tuner anyways. So Shiranui's a little bit weaker, but it's not that much weaker. And we're actually going first, so we gotta make our plays here. What else changed? What else changed? Oh, nope, definitely use this guy's effect. Go ahead, put a Pelio there. Then we'll go Canahawk. And at least the Rampengu, like the decisions here are really easy. You always just pick the fusion. And we go ahead and activate that. And we already have Return and Winda in our hand. So in this case, since we're not going to be able to play again until we go turn 3. We're going to get we're going to get Ambush. And then we should probably put a Canahawk out there as well. Or Petalfin, actually. Yeah, Petalfin. And then we'll go ahead and set both of these. And why don't we just special summon Ulti Apelio, because our Petalfin had to go to make sure we could grab a regular Petalfin. So we'll just stop right there. Alright, so Shiranui a little bit weaker. It's an option, but I don't really feel like playing Shiranui. The other deck, what did you just do? Cosmic Cyclone. I guess I'll activate it. And we'll use that to... Let's put Apelio. And then we'll banish Petalfin with Apelio, which will allow us to summon it in the end phase. So, speaking of which, this is probably Shiranui. Or just zombies in general. Because Shiranui doesn't play Samurai Skull, but... Alright, well that's a problem. That's a pretty big problem. So, why don't we go ahead and activate this, because we're going to need Petalfin for sure. Now, when he declares his attack, we'll probably defuse into Petalfin and Winda. So he's going for regular Pelio, huh? I'm still defusing right now. Because he's gonna summon a token. And the token's not going to be able to kill Petalfin, because the token is going to have as much attack as regular Pelio. Okay, so he gets rid of our Pelio. That's really bad. We can kill this, though. Yeah, we can. Unfortunately, we didn't draw a card to use with Petalfin. So we'll save that at the moment. First, we gotta pick what we're actually doing. I think first we go Ulti Canahawk. And with Ulti Canahawk, we'll get rid of you. And actually, we don't need either of these. So we don't even have to, like, chain. So that'll let us add Probably Bond because we have Ambush right now. And Ambush is going to let us summon 2. What are we summoning? If we summon Rampengu Elder with this... So go ahead, summon Rampengu and Elder. We could also use Petalfin. So then we'll special summon Apelio. And then we'll go Ambush. Give us you and you. And then activate. Do that. That. Then you go quickly, summon Apelio. We messed it up, unfortunately. We could have won, but I wasn't. Wait, we could still win. Get the token. Attack. Attack. We did it. We solved the puzzle. Okay. So, continuing on. I can't remember what else is on the ban list. We could take a quick look at the ban list. Because I know some cards got removed off of the ban list. And I know... Yeah, I don't care about you, Weevil. I'm already done with that event completely. So where's the ban list at? So, if we look here, Grass is at 1. Oh, Ixchel. Right, Dark Lords got completely destroyed by this ban list. Dark Lords are going to be completely unplayable now because of this. This change was pretty bad. Honestly, I don't know why they would do that. Not only did they nerf the skill that Dark Lords used, which was a problem, the skill should have been nerfed, but they brought Ixchel to 2, which Dark Lord Contact is already at 2, which means you can only play 1 Contact and 1 Ixchel now. And you could already only play 1 Sanctified Dark Lord, so 3 of your best cards in the deck are now going to be at 1, which is ridiculous. Honestly, they should not have done that. Orochi, I don't really care about Blackwings. I think that changes the deck a little bit so they can't run like Hey True Nade or something. Unfortunate. Ritual Beast Tamer Elder got hit. These 2 got put to 3, so now you can't play 3 of... You can't play them together in the same deck, essentially. Also, Element Sabers got completely destroyed by this ban list as well. But these 3 are the cards that are brought back. Vion should not have been brought back, but Wiz and Petite Angel are cool. So Vion is going to cause a lot of problems in the future, because people are going to be summoning, what's his face? Elemental Hero Trinity, or whatever Hero Trinity. It's going to be really annoying. We got time for one more duel, so we're going to do one more. So, that means we can't play Element Sabers. Now, Invoked is still good, but it was mainly good with Element Sabers, so Invoked is going to be looking for a new archetype to kind of like snake their way in and use it to summon all their monsters. Dark Magician is still very good, but I'm not that interested in Dark Magician. Now, with the new box, though, Blue Eyes is going to become top tier, and Lightsworn probably is as well. Now, the one deck that is top tier that hasn't been discussed by any of this stuff and kind of hides in the backline is Crystron's. Crystron's is the deck that I was mainly working on building. How do we do this? We go Canahawk. He has something, though. If it's a Floodgate, we don't care. If it's Treacherous, I think we lose the game. Oof. Oof. That's rough. See, Shiranui won't be able to do that anymore. That's unfortunate. Can we still win? Maybe. It's gonna be hard to win from here. That's just broken. You had both of the cards. Okay. We can maybe still win. We needed him to not hit return more was the problem. So yeah, Crystron's was the deck that I was working on building. Now the problem is the new Blue Eyes cards pretty heavily counter Crystron. So it depends on how good or how easily the Blue Eyes decks can summon the new Blue Eyes Synchro card. So once he goes for his pop here, I have to activate, I guess. Is this target? Synchro. I can't remember if this targets. I may have just made a mistake. How do you work? No, it does not target. Oh my goodness. I had to activate it immediately, but if I activate it immediately, he just kills my monster, right? So there wasn't really a whole lot I could do there. Man, Shiranui is annoying. Now, can we stop from losing? What did he add back to his hand? He added the tuner. Unfortunately, the only thing we can do is send this back to his hand and then hope he doesn't have a 1600 attack monster. Because if he has a 1600 attack monster, then we just lose. So we got nothing at the moment. We really got wrecked by that Treacherous. I maybe should have tried to play around the Treacherous, but I didn't have a good card to play around it with. Like if I had a Winda, then playing around Treacherous is easy. But when I have Elder Canahawk, playing around Treacherous is a lot less obvious. Alright, so we need to draw something that can summon stuff, probably. Oof. I mean, we just gotta use it, right? No, we can't use it because then we die. Alright, well, you've done it. Well done, sir. Treacherous, stealing games since its release. Yeah, we probably should have played around it, but I don't know. Like, the only way I can play around it is summon one monster instead. And then, even then, like, the only advantage we have from that afterwards is that I have an extra monster to play this turn. So, we don't get a whole lot out of it. Alright, he's slow playing, so we're just gonna surrender. Uncool. But that's how it goes. Unfortunate. We got Treacherous, and we didn't have a Winda to try and play around it. Obviously, I wasn't even thinking about it, so that's all hindsight to begin with. I should think about stuff like that. If someone's gets to go first and has back row, we should be aware of a Treacherous Trap Hole. Winda is our best play in that, but we don't have a Winda, so we gotta figure out what we're gonna do instead. There really was no working around it besides just like setting Petal Fin first turn and then hoping he can't get over us. But that's how it goes. So that's gonna do it for this one. I'm working on figuring out what deck I'm gonna play next, because obviously I have like a half-built Crystron deck now that I don't want to get hard countered. I'm really interested in Lightsworns, but I don't know what old Lightsworn cards I'm gonna need to actually build a Lightsworn deck. So I'm gonna work on researching that tonight. And I also have a dream ticket that I need to use today. So I'm trying to figure out if I use it on one of the old Lightsworn cards, if I use it on Sulfaneer, the last Crystron card that I need, or where I'm going with this, or Blue Eyes if I want to play Blue Eyes. Also, Luna Lights are coming out. So I'm going to go really hard for this next box and probably be playing at least Lightsworn and Luna Lights the best I can. I might have enough cards to play a good Blue Eyes deck, so we might be able to play all three of those. And then we'll definitely keep looking at, maybe we'll experiment with some new ways to actually play Ritual Beast, because even though the ban list doesn't take effect for a month, we might as well start looking at how we're going to play it. Now, the one problem is my monster cards is not going to be changed for a month as well, so we can't really like play with a less consistent my monster cards and experiment with that. We just have to wait until the change comes, or we could play a different skill. If we play a different skill, then we're essentially playing with nerfed my monster cards, if you get where I'm going. Sealed Tombs also nerfed, which was our other skill, so we'll have to take that into account. But either way, that's going to do it for this one. Nice little ban list talk. If you got any suggestions for how you might change this deck, maybe things on the ban list that lead you to believe that this deck is going to be good or whatever, the new box, whatever, let me know. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.